welcome to the Downtown Perspective. I'm your host, Adrienne Nesbitt. On today's show, we are talking about the city's efforts to become a designated arts and culture district. I'm joined by Mark Brinson, the city's Community Development Director. Mark, thanks so much for joining me.
Great to be here, thanks.
So I'd love to start things out with just kind of a little bit of an explanation of what exactly is an arts and culture district and how does one become designated?
Well, I think most people have an idea of the general term of what an arts and cultural district is just from traveling to other communities. And we learned last year a little more about the state of Indiana's program through the Indiana Arts Commission, where they designate arts and cultural districts throughout Indiana in certain communities that meet their criteria, okay? So there's an application process, pretty extensive application process where we found out. And it's actually multi-phases. So we have to go through the first phase just to become eligible to become possibly designated as an arts and cultural district by the Arts Commission. And we did successfully go through the first phase. We were invited to submit for the second page. And we have a group, a task force that's working on that application now. And the area that we're looking at is basically what you would think of as downtown Goshen. It's an area geographically, it would be on the south, would be Madison Street, north up to Clinton Street, and then from 6th to the river. So there's kind of a square area that, like I said, generally it's downtown Goshen and what you know as the urban core for downtown.
Yeah, what does the state look for in an arts and culture district? What are some of the assets or things that we take for granted that we already have here in downtown Goshen?
Well, the state is looking for more than just us proclaiming that we're an arts and cultural district, and we have to demonstrate, number one, that there's a commitment here locally from the nonprofit sector, from the public sector, to kind of basically embrace the arts and look for ways that we can build, arts community and arts experiences for our community. So you have to have that commitment, but you also have to have some demonstration that you have success and that we do have a arts assets, that we do have an arts community that is already in place. So we're not looking to recruit artists, which is great, but we have a well-established arts community already here, something that a lot of communities wish they had, and Goshen definitely has.
So Mark, what are some of the benefits if Goshen's downtown was to be designated as an arts and culture district?
Right, there are some financial benefits. It opens doors to funding opportunities. So the state Arts Commission does look favorably upon communities that have this designation when they're making decisions about programs and grants that they are offering. So we're hopeful that we'll be able to leverage grant opportunities for local artists. Mm-hmm. And it also it's a prestigious recognition. There are right now only, I believe, about 11 certified or recognized districts across the entire state. So we would be one of a very small group of communities that have kind of reached this level. So that does bring sort of the promotional, power of the state to kind of help bring awareness to this. So when the state is communicating to visitors through their social media, through their websites, they're going to see Goshen, Indiana as hopefully one of the recognized arts and culture districts.
So where is Goshen at in the process right now, and when do we find out if our downtown got this designation?
Well, we are about halfway through the second phase and putting together the application. We have there's a lot of documentation we have to provide in terms of what our plans are going forward. What's our vision, for the downtown arts district. what are those assets that we have in place? What are the things that we're doing? For example, things like Arts in the Mill Race, First Fridays, the fire and ice sculptures, I think would be art. What are all the things that we're currently doing and what we're planning to do in the future? We have to lay all that out, in this application process. And it also provide information about the organizations that we have. So we have organizations that are active in working together, like the guilds, like the Downtown Goshen, Goshen College, on and on. We have Goshen Theater. We have all these organizations that each doing their own thing, but also collaborating too. So that collaboration is really a key element that we need to try to bring out.
Absolutely. Is there anything that the community that folks out there can do to help with this application process or to help us get this designation?
Well, one of the things that the state has encouraged us to do, and we are following through with that, is they suggested that we, as much as possible, we want to make this an inclusive and an engaging process. We want to bring the community into the planning process. So like I said, when we're laying out a vision for the future, we're listening to the people. This is the vision of the community, not a small group of people who are working on an application. So one of the things that we've done is we've developed a survey. So this is a community survey. We've already rolled it out. You can get information on the city's website, and there are other social media links that you can, hopefully we can provide some of that. So we really like to encourage everybody who's interested in the arts or just interested in downtown and in Goshen as a whole to fill the survey out. We're shooting for about 500 surveys, and I think we have a good chance to make that. And that will, not only does it help us just be a better community in supporting the arts, but I think it really strengthens our application and increases our ability to get approved. So we need that community support. There's a prize involved.
I was gonna ask, yeah.
Yeah, so pretty excited about that. There's a prize of to the person who wins. We'll select one winner out of all the applicants, and we have the Goshen Theater is going to open its doors to the winner, so they can bring their friends and their family for an evening of a private movie showing. So they'll be able to bring their family together, have a little party at the Goshen Theater and watch a movie, and the bonus, of course, free popcorn and soft drinks. So
you gotta have popcorn with the movie.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
So we're excited about that.
Yeah, I actually heard a rumor that they're going to draw 3 names.
Oh, okay. Well, there was discussion about that. So, yeah.
Perfect. Well, how will we be letting the community know if we get this designation, and what does that mean?
Yeah, we hope to find out later. Well, I think midsummer is about the time frame that we'll be hearing. April is our deadline to submit. There's a hard submission date. So we definitely will be spreading the news if we we'll be ready to celebrate. Let's put it that way, because it is a big honor, for the city if we are designated as an official state of Indiana arts and cultural district, and we will be sure to get the word out.
Yeah, I think we'll probably want to have a big outdoor socially distanced celebration. So we'll go ahead and make sure that we put the link to the survey in this post. We encourage everyone to do that and to give your 2 cents whenever citywide decisions happen and you feel like you didn't get to be a part of that decision. This is a great opportunity to feel like you have a voice in what's happening. So we'll make sure we link to that. Thank you so much for joining me, Mark.